Before we start, make sure you watch until the end to find out exactly how much this repair cost. If you own a 2020 to 2025 Toyota with an A25A engine, you need to watch this video. There's a known oil leak issue that Toyota has officially documented, and it affects multiple popular Toyota models. I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this issue. Now, if you own a late-model Toyota, you might have heard whispers on forums about a potential engine oil leak. We're here to cut through the noise and give you the facts. This isn't just anecdotal. The problem is officially recognized. It's documented by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, under ID number 10251754. A NHTSA ID means it's on the federal government's radar as a potential manufacturing concern, lending significant weight to owner complaints. In response, Toyota issued a tech tip, TTT070222, Revision 2, updated on February 12, 2024. This shows it's a recent and evolving issue that Toyota is actively tracking. It's vital to understand what a tech tip is. This is not a formal technical service bulletin or TSB, and it's definitely not a recall. A tech tip is an internal memo for dealership technicians. It's preliminary guidance that says, hey, we're seeing this issue, here's what we know so far. It's the first step in acknowledging a problem, but it doesn't authorize any specific free repair program, like a TSB or recall would. The actual problem? The tech tip points to oil leaks from the valve cover gasket. This gasket seals the top of the engine, and when it fails, oil can seep out, causing a burning smell or visible drips. The issue specifically targets the A25A FKS and A25A FXS dynamic force engines in vehicles built in North America, suggesting a link to a specific parts supplier or assembly process. Crucially, the status is listed as under investigation. For an owner, this means Toyota is still gathering data and hasn't finalized a permanent solution. Technicians are instructed to confirm the leak and report their findings back to Toyota's engineers. This is why you won't find a widespread campaign just yet. So, which vehicles are affected? The list covers some of Toyota's best sellers from 2020 to 2022, the Avalon Hybrid, the popular Camry and Camry Hybrid, the Highlander Hybrid, and the segment-defining RAV4. It also includes the 2021 to 2022 Sienna Hybrid. If you own one of these vehicles with that A25A engine, this video is for you. So, what are dealers instructed to do with a potential A25A oil leak? According to Toyota's internal guidance, the process is specific and designed for data collection. First, a technician must meticulously photograph the exact source of the leak, capturing its location and severity. This visual evidence is critical. Next, they must open a TAS case any repairs are attempted. TAS stands for Toyota Technical Assistance Service, a direct line to Toyota's central engineering teams. By creating a case, the dealer flags the issue with corporate, providing them with real-world data like photos and the vehicle's VIN. This procedure ensures Toyota's engineers are aware of every instance, helping them track the problem's prevalence and develop a permanent solution, while also standardizing the warranty approval process. After the TAS case is approved, what's the actual fix? In the real world, repairs performed under warranty can vary. Based on reports from owners and technicians, the most common fix is replacing the valve cover gasket. This is the logical first step, as the seal can degrade over time with heat cycles. However, in many cases, dealers are going further and replacing the entire valve cover assembly. The reasoning is that the plastic cover itself could have a subtle warp or a hairline crack, preventing a new gasket from sealing perfectly. By replacing both, the dealer minimizes the chance of a repeat visit, which is crucial for customer satisfaction and the dealership's own service metrics. The evidence for these repairs isn't just anecdotal. Online forums and Reddit are filled with discussions that directly reference the initial tech tip TTT070222. Owners share photos and detail the repair process their dealer followed. This collective experience is invaluable, but it also highlights a common point of contention: the distinction between a leak and a seep. To guide dealers, Toyota has a separate TSB defining these terms. A seep is a light film of oil that doesn't form a droplet. A leak, on the other hand, is heavy enough to form a drip. This distinction is critical because dealers use it to decide whether to authorize a warranty repair immediately or simply monitor the situation, which can be frustrating for an owner who sees any oil as a problem. This issue didn't just disappear. Toyota later issued an updated document, Tech Tip TTT077125 on January 28, 2025. This new guidance specifically noted oil leaks near the camshaft cover on certain 2021 to 2025 models, including the Highlander Hybrid, Sienna Hybrid, and RAV4. The existence of this updated tip shows Toyota was actively refining its guidance. However, it's essential to understand the hierarchy. This is still just a tech tip, internal advice for technicians. It's not a technical service bulletin or TSB, which is a more formal repair guide for a widespread, non-safety problem. And it's certainly not a recall, which is reserved for safety defects. For now, this remains a known issue with a defined repair path, but one that owners often have to discover and bring to the dealer's attention themselves. Common symptoms people report online include light seep or visible oil along the valve cover edge. Sometimes there's a burning oil smell. The typical fix reported is replace the valve cover gasket and apply sealant at the hash-marked corners and seams. Occasionally replace the entire cover if needed. Users say dealers often cover it under powertrain warranty when mileage and time criteria are met. Most owners report successful warranty repairs when they follow the proper steps. So, you've likely confirmed the oil leak on your A25A engine. Now comes the most important part: navigating the dealership service department. Walking in unprepared can lead to frustration and a hefty repair bill. Your best strategy is to be armed with specific official documentation. First, at the dealer, you need to reference NHTSA ID 10251754. This is a crucial communication from Toyota to its dealers about this exact problem. Follow that up with Toyota's own internal document, Tech Tip TTT070222, making sure to specify Revision 2. These aren't public recalls but internal service documents that prove you've done your homework. With these numbers in hand, politely ask them to open a TAS case, which stands for Technical Assistance System. This is a non-negotiable step. It escalates your issue beyond the local dealership, forcing them to consult directly with Toyota's corporate technical support team for a resolution. Now, be prepared for them to potentially downplay the problem, calling it a seep instead of a leak to try and avoid a warranty repair. If they do, you can point directly to Technical Service Bulletin TSB 000820. This TSB clearly defines the leak versus seep criteria with visual examples. Ask them to compare your engine to the diagrams in their own bulletin. Remember, this is not a recall, so a standard VIN lookup will show nothing. You must guide the service advisor to these specific internal documents. If you're within the 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, you should be covered. If you're just outside of it, push hard for goodwill coverage, especially if you have a consistent service history. This repair can cost thousands, so be persistent. Many owners have successfully gotten this repair covered under warranty by following these steps. You can too. Now, as promised, let me tell you how much this repair might cost. If you have to pay out of pocket, valve cover gasket replacement typically runs between $400 to $800, depending on your location and whether the entire cover needs replacement. But remember, many owners get this covered under warranty for zero cost. If this video helped you, please give it a like, leave a comment with your experience, and subscribe for more Toyota tips and automotive advice.